Hello everyone, I'm Charlotte and I'm back today with a new video, and today it's going to be a book haul. And I'm very excited for this video because it's a massive book haul. I bought so many books, nearly 30 books. I'm not going to get too much into the story of each book because I've got so many to show you, and you will get to know what they're about and what I think about them at the October wrap-up or whenever I read them. So there's going to be three main parts in this book haul. First of all, I've got the books that I bought because of booktube, because of you guys. Second of all, I've got some books that I bought at a very cheap book event. The third part of this book haul is everything Cassandra Clare, and I will explain later why. The first book on my list is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I've wanted to buy this book for a very long time. I've seen the movie, as many people have. It's about Charlie, he's a freshman, he's a bit socially awkward. I think you all know this story, so I'm not going to go into much detail about it. We Will Liars by E. Lockhart, and I bought this book because I had so many good reviews of it on booktube and it got me interested. And I didn't look into what the plot was before I bought it, and it was a very good thing because I normally wouldn't buy a book like this. I will talk about it more in my October wrap-up, but I really loved this book. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. It's about a boy who wants to take his own life and he meets a girl, and I heard that it's a very good book, that it has to do with mental problems, and I really like those stories, so I hope I will like this one as well. Next book I bought because of booktube is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and it's written by Benjamin Leary Sainz, I think. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Everyone was talking about what a good book this was. It's about a friendship between the two main characters, Aristotle and Dante. They get to know each other. It's a character-driven story. Family and friendship are very important in the story, and I will talk about it in my October wrap-up. The next book I bought because of booktube is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and everyone was talking about how it made them cry and how beautiful it was. I would recommend this book, but I wouldn't expect too much of it, because I did, and I was a bit disappointed because everyone had such high praises about it. The story is about a boy and his mother is sick, and there's a monster who visits him every night in his nightmares. It has beautiful art, beautiful drawings inside, illustrated by Jim Kay. Next up I bought Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, and yes, I haven't read this book. Don't hate me, please. I haven't read this book, and the movie's coming out and I want to see the movie, but I desperately want to read the book first. So I'll get to this, and if I like it I will buy Hollow City as well. Next up, and I know I'm also very late with this book, I bought All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dower. I love reading books that take place in the Second World War. I have many of these books and I will do a recommendations video. I've heard that this is supposed to be a very good one, so I'm very interested to find out. The next book I bought is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. I bought it mostly because I love the cover, and because the genre it's magical realism, which means that it is realistic but it has some magical elements about it. The next book I bought is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I was very skeptical about this book at first because I've read The Fault in Our Stars and Will Grayson, both by John Green, and Will Grayson also by David Levithan, and I didn't like them. The Fault in Our Stars seems to be everyone's favorite book, and I didn't like it. I couldn't get into it, didn't feel the emotions you're supposed to feel by reading it, and Will Grayson didn't really like it either. Didn't hate it, but I didn't like them, and now I bought Looking for Alaska. It's about Miles who goes to a new school and about the friends that he meets. I don't know much about John Green, and Alaska, it's not the place, it's the name of a girl that he meets. I loved Looking for Alaska. This book was so beautifully written, and it has so many beautiful quotes that stay with me. It was this big event where there were a lot of books that you could buy, and every book was so cheap. So yeah, naturally, being a book hoarder as I am, I'm a book hoarder, guys. I can't stop buying books. Sorry. So first up at the event I bought the collected poems of Oscar Wilde. I think it's very small, it's a very beautiful edition, and I've been wanting to read some of his poems for a long time, so yep, Oscar Wilde. The next book I bought is Lucky Break by Esther Freud, and this book follows a few people who get into a drama school, who follow arts, and being an art student myself, I always like these kind of stories, and it follows the students throughout the year, I think, and it shows how they get on and how expectations are met or are not met. Next up I've got She Rises by Kate Worsley, and this is historical fiction. I love reading historical fiction, and it's about a girl, a young dairymaid, and she's very attracted by the sea. So when she gets an opportunity to work by the sea, she takes it. Next up I've got The Valley of Secrets by Charmian Hussein, I think it's pronounced, and it's about a man who discovers secrets about his family. So that's very interesting, and when you open the book there's like, I don't know, there's like a map inside of the book, and I love these kind of things. The book also has some illustrations inside, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. I hope it meets my high expectations, and I will let you know soon what I think about it. Next up is My Notorious Life by Kate Manning. It's about a woman who climbed the social ladder and she's being looked down at for it. It's set in New York and it's about an independent woman, so I think I will enjoy this story. The last book I bought at the event is The Gamal by Ciaran Collins, and this is a bit a different book from what I normally buy. I bought it because it was set in Ireland and because it's something different than I would normally buy. I think the genre is a bit like something more mysterious. So now we've reached the Cassandra Clare part of this book haul. A few years ago I was really obsessed with the Mortal Instruments, and I've recently bought the Infernal Devices, which, let me get them for you. They're quite big. So I've bought this box of very beautiful hardcovers, and because I'm a post student and I don't have a lot of money, almost never buy hardcovers. I think these are a few of the only hardcovers that I own. When I look at booktubers, I don't understand how everyone has only hardcovers. I'm so jealous. So these are the beautiful hardcovers of the Infernal Devices, and because I started reading Clockwork Angel a few days ago, I am just getting so obsessed with the Shadowhunter world all over again that I kind of went crazy. For those of you who wouldn't know what the covers look like, these are the Infernal Devices, so this is Clockwork Angel, and I love the colors on this cover, and I love how London's in the background. Then we've got Clockwork Prince. This is Clockwork Princess with Tessa on the cover, so yeah. Then, having bought the Infernal Devices book box, I couldn't stop myself and I went on buying the Mortal Instruments book set, and this one is so beautiful because the spines, they make a picture, and I absolutely love this. And now I have new editions that aren't touched yet, and I plan on rereading these next month. So these are the covers of the Mortal Instruments series, and I'm seeing them now for the very first time. They have like the lovely spines. This is City of Bones, City of Ashes with Clary, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, and I love how Isabel looks on this cover. Then we've got City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire. I don't know if I love these covers, but I do love the spines, which make a beautiful drawing, and that's how I see them on my bookshelf, so I'm very happy with this edition. Let's see them one more time. Yeah, love it. The next book I bought is very obvious because I love Magnus. I think Magnus is my favorite character, and I saw that he reappeared in the Infernal Devices, and I was like, oh, of course, he's like hundreds of years old, of course he would of course it would be there. And I got so excited and I bought the Bane Chronicles, and I'm hoping to have some chapters on Alec. Oh, I feel like a child. I feel like a child getting so many presents, only I'm giving them to myself, but details, details. Next up, and oh my gosh, I love this cover, is Lady Midnight. If you hold it differently in the light, it's shiny. Because I'm not such a fan of the other book covers, except for the Infernal Devices. I kind of like those, but this one, I think it's beautiful. I absolutely love this cover, and I think I'm going to love the book as well. Okay, this was it for my book haul. If you are still watching, congratulations, there were so many books on here, and I think it's going to be a long video. Yeah, I'm a bit crazy. I'm always buying new books and I have to stop before I'm broke. I'm going to get on reading, and thank you very much for watching. Please comment down below which of the books you own. I'm very interested to hear if you have any books in common, or if you liked the book that I've just shown you. Please let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you liked it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Cue dramatic exit.